The dark side of this trait is a tendency to rationalize your emotions instead of actually feeling them. Have you ever felt sad, and instead of just being sad, your brain immediately launches a full-scale investigation? The sadness is likely due to a 7.3% drop in dopamine triggered by a memory of a past failure. You dissect your own heart like a frog in biology class, but while you're busy analyzing, the feeling itself gets locked away. Over time, this builds a glass wall between you and the world. You can see everyone else connecting, laughing, feeling, but you're just an observer on the other side. This isn't productive solitude anymore. It's a profound, destructive loneliness. Next, from genius procrastination to imposter syndrome and burnout. Many smart people are proud of their ability to do incredible work at the last minute. They call it their superpower. But let's be honest, what does it feel like after the applause dies down? That quiet, sinking feeling that you're a fraud, that you just got lucky this time. This isn't a superpower. It's a self-destructive cycle. The paralyzing fear of not being perfect makes you delay, and the last-minute panic becomes the only way you can silence your inner critic. Each time you succeed this way, you're not building confidence. You're just adding another brick to the wall of your own burnout. Next, from a focused mind to career-killing boredom. Your brain is a supercar. It's built for high-speed, complex challenges. But what happens when you have to drive it in rush-hour traffic? That's what routine tasks feel like. Filling out spreadsheets, answering standard emails, doing the necessary grinding work. It's not just boring. For a high IQ mind, it can be physically painful. Your brain craves stimulation, and when it doesn't get it, it shuts down. This deadly boredom is why brilliant people often get stuck. You can solve the company's biggest problem in an afternoon, but you can't bring yourself to do the daily maintenance required to actually implement the solution. Your genius is stuck in first gear. Next, from intellectual confidence to relationship poison. Picture this, a meeting. A colleague suggests an idea. It's not perfect, and your mind instantly spots 5 fatal flaws. And instead of saying, "That's a good start, what if we strengthen this part?" An involuntary sigh escapes your lips. You say, "That will never work because..." You were right, but you just lost an ally. When you know you're the smartest person in the room, it's easy to stop seeing others as collaborators and start seeing them as obstacles. You win the argument, but you end up eating lunch alone. Your intelligence, the very thing that should connect you to fascinating ideas, ends up isolating you from fascinating people. Next, from high standards to the perfect prison. Do you have a project sitting on your hard drive, 99% done for months or even years? That brilliant idea you keep polishing but never show anyone. That's not high standards. It's a prison you've built for your own creativity, and the warden is your perfectionism. It whispers that your work isn't good enough, that you'll be judged, that one tiny flaw will invalidate the whole thing. So you tweak, you revise, you endlessly optimize, while the world moves on. The truth is, done is infinitely better than perfect. Your fear of imperfection is the single biggest obstacle standing between you and your actual achievements. Finally, from critical thinking to the inner tyrant. Your ability to see flaws is a superpower. You can debug a system, critique an argument, and find the weak spot in any plan. But what happens when you turn that superpower on yourself? It creates an inner tyrant, an unforgiving voice that magnifies every mistake and dismisses every success. You got a 98 on the test? The tyrant screams about the 2 points you lost. You got a promotion? It whispers that you don't deserve it. This isn't critical thinking helping you improve. This is chronic self-abuse that paralyzes your potential and steals your joy. So how do you tame your genius mind? If you recognized yourself in these descriptions, don't despair. You are not broken. You're a Formula One driver who's been given the manual for a bicycle. It's time to get the right instruction book. Recognizing the dark side of your intelligence is the first, most crucial step to taking control. Your intellect is a tool, not a verdict. You can use it to build empires or to build your own prison. The choice is always yours. And if you're ready to build, your new instruction manual begins now. In the next video, I will give you the single most effective technique to shatter analysis paralysis and finally get things done. It's a simple, powerful tool that you can use tomorrow. Subscribe now so you don't miss the key that could unlock your true potential.